Look out, Middle Tennessee. Benny is on the beat. Here comes your host, Benny Pulley, going in-depth with singer-songwriters and musicians from across Music City and beyond, with live performances straight from historic WLIJ Studio B right here in Shelbyville. Benny on the Beat on WLIJ is sponsored by Black and Blue Sports, Hawkins Flight Academy, and by Shady Acres Creations Boutique and more in Bell Buckle. Now, let's see what we got here. Here's Benny Pulley.
All right, this is Benny Pulley on the beat, and we got here with us Bill Maier, and Bill's out of Nashville, Franklin. Came to Nashville for a music career and a singer-songwriter. So tell me a little bit about you, Bill. Where I know you originally, you said, from New York.
Yeah, I grew up in the hotbed of country music up in New York on Long Island. I was a rock and roll guy, really, but grew up listening to country music with my parents, and I was in a rock band, and we broke up, and I took a course at the New School in Manhattan on songwriting, and it didn't say country songwriting, it just said songwriting. So I went there and took it, and ended up being taught by Hugh Presswood, who's a Hall of Fame country songwriter. Right. Song Remembers When, and lots of great songs. And he changed my life, basically, and kind of took me under his wing and, taught me a lot about songwriting, and then told me that Nashville was the place I needed to be.
Now, when people, there's people out there that will really help you, like you're talking about him being a teacher, and he has a good influence on you, so it sort of inspires you, makes you want to do it more than when you don't have somebody inspiring you.
Absolutely. I just didn't think it was even possible. Like, I didn't even know that it existed, a guy from New York could do it. He was living on Long Island at the time as well, and he's writing like hit song after hit song at the time, living there, so I wanted to kind of do that, but I saw what he was doing, and he would come in and play us the song he was working on that week, and then like a couple of months later you'd hear it on the radio. It was like unbelievable, and getting inside his process, and listening to, he would just play you a song, and like he would come in with 1 week, and then he would come back the next week and show you what he had changed in the song and why he did it, and it really got inside songwriting. That's what taught me how to write lyrics. Before then, my lyrics were just like a jumble of words, Right. And that's how I learned how to, they do it Nashville style, as they say.
Right. Yeah. So when did you move to Nashville?
2005.
2005. So been there 20 years.
20 years now.
Yeah. It's grown, ain't it?
I've watched it growing up. It's just amazing, right? Franklin was a small town when I moved there, and now it's big town.
Yeah, it's crazy how bad it's grown. I mean, I know it's good for the economy, but sometimes I don't want it to grow too fast.
Exactly. It takes 20 minutes to go across town instead of 10 now, But
yeah, that's right. So now we're going to go ahead and start with one of your songs. So you tell me which one you want to start with.
I'll start with Somebody New in Your Life.
Somebody New, okay.
It's a song I wrote with my friend Robert K. Wolf, the late, great Robert K. Wolf, and we were going for like a George Strait kind of feel. There's somebody new in your life, nothing left to do but say goodbye to our old times. He's standing here at your door, bringing the love that should have been yours so many years before. He's gonna love you like I couldn't love you. He's gonna treat you right. Oh, I hope you'll be happy with somebody new in your life. Somebody new in your life. You know he seems like a pretty good guy, that he'll stay for life. reminds me a little of me. But he's all those things you always said I could be. Took me so long to see. So he's gonna love you like I should have loved you. He's gonna treat you right. Oh, I hope you'll be happy with somebody new in your life. Yes, I hope you'll be happy now that you see I'm leaving the old me behind. Oh, thank God you let me be that somebody new in your life. And I'm gonna love you like I should have loved you. And I'm gonna treat you right. Oh, I know you'll be happy with somebody new in your life. Yes, I know you'll be happy with somebody new in your life.
Okay, and that's somebody new in your life?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good song. So when did you do that one?
That's from my acoustic album. I did an acoustic album, I want to say about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Don't quote me on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. As we get older, the mind just tends to forget things.
Time just flies. It might have been 8 years ago or something at this point. But
that's great, man. But that was a good song.
Thank you very much.
So was it a personal life experience or one that you just came up with?
I kind of something that we just came up with, but it does apply to almost everybody. You know, we all need second chances, and
oh yeah, for sure.
And relationships have their moments, and I mean, you hope to be getting better as a person all the time. So that's kind of about that, a little redemption.
Now, you said you've been writing for a pretty good while. I know you said you started out as a kid writing little songs, and then when you went to the school there, that's when you really started, I guess.
Yeah, and that's when I switched from, I probably wrote 300 songs before that point that were like rock and roll songs and different stuff, some of it. But when I wrote, I had a rock band, but we went in to record in a recording studio, and when we recorded, they were like, you guys should go to Nashville. Like when we were trying to do rock, we sounded country.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I come down to Nashville, and they, maybe I'm too rock for country at the time. But I've always been a country fan, and I've always, been a country tinge to even my rock and roll. I like the Eagles and people that would, acoustic songwriters and stuff like that. A lot of stuff that's country tinged. And
yeah, I know. I tell people, I do the oldies rock show over on the other station, and it's, if you listen to some of the country now, it would be rock back then.
Right, exactly.
So it's really changed a lot, that's for sure.
It definitely is.
So
always changing.
I know you're working on new projects, and we're going to play one of your new songs at the end of the show, but you've got a new CD out.
Yes,
and what's the name of it?
It's called It's All About the Ride.
All About the Ride. And I know you got a unique website. So give the name of your unique website for people can go check it out.
10gallonfat.com. All spelled out. F-A-T. People always ask me, is it 10 with a 10? It's just all spelled out.
Yeah.
10-gallon fat, like a 10-gallon hat.
Except fat.
Because look at me.
10gallonfat.com. And you told me that was the name of your band.
Yeah, I had a band in New York. Exactly, and we were using that as the website, and then I decided to name my publishing company 10 Gallon Fat Music, and that's kind of how it started out. And I have 10 Gallon Fat Records now. The album is on that, so it's like
that's pretty neat.
just be kind of a brand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes it's those catchy things. Sometimes it gets people's attention.
Yeah, it's attention, and they can remember it. And like if I, tell people BillMaier.com. First of all, it was taken. BillMaier.com was taken, but people have trouble spelling my name too. I spelled it with an I, M-A-I-E-R. If you're looking on Spotify for my music, it's M-A-I-E-R. So it's like,
Yeah.
I decided to go with that. You know.
Well, that makes good sense. When I first started, I used 10-gallon hats. What I kept thinking of, because everybody, you know, the old westerns, that's a 10-gallon hat, but 10-gallon fat.
That's what we were going for. Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and get us another one. You pick whatever you want.
Okay.
I want to try to get as much music as we can on for them today. So.
Okay. I'm going to do a song that brings me way back. This is a song about my family took a cross-country trip when I was a young kid. Mm-hmm. And my dad, I had 6 brothers and sisters. There were 6 kids and 2 parents in a little van with no air conditioning. And went all the way across country through the desert in July. And it was, but it was an amazing, formative trip for me. And you know, seeing this whole country, and it's goes out to my old man who passed away at 54. 1966 VW van, best $200 ever spent by my old man. He said, grab a paintbrush, we'll paint it right here. And we was fire engine red from ear to ear. Tune the engine tight, let them horses run. Packed up mom and us kids and said, California, here we come. Down the banks of the Mississippi. 3,000 miles to old San Fran. He said, keep your eyes open wide, and you'll see this country from the inside. This little tin can. Well, we lacked speed, but we had style. And 100,000 highway miles. Holding the side door closed with a safety pin. Didn't think we'd make it home by the time we'd been down the banks of the Mississippi. 3,000 miles to old San Fran. You don't even know you're alive till your tires are screaming down a mountainside. In a little tin can. Since that tin trap rolled, he let it turn to rust right on our front lawn. There's still a spot where the grass won't grow. All these years since Daddy died, I still see him behind the wheel. I can close my eyes and take one more ride down the banks of the Mississippi. 3,000 miles to old San Fran. We had 100 nights fishing poles and mountain moonlight. In that little tin can. A little tin can.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, what kind of van was it? Do you remember?
Well, it was. In the song I call it a VW van, but it really wasn't. It was actually a '66 Dodge van, but they were the real small ones. You know, before vans got big,
right.
It was like literally like the size of a VW van, and it was just it had been like somebody's plumbing truck or something. And my dad, you know, and my dad, it didn't even have windows in it until my dad actually cut out the windows, painted it, did everything, like, you know.
Yeah. So how long did it take y'all? Do you remember?
It was like two and a half weeks or something out there.
Cool.
My grandmother was living in California. My dad's mother was out there, so and my uncle.
So they just took out and drove.
Factors that. My oldest brother was probably like 17 years old, and my little brother was probably like 2 years old, and he laid on the engine in between the two seats. It had one of those old engine things that comes in. So
that's the way them old vans were.
The engine was
inside.
Yeah, so it was so hot. You can imagine how hot it was in that van. So it was survival of the fittest. I think they were trying to weed a couple of us out or something to see who would make it back.
That's good. And Brandon, it's about time for a break. So if you'll take us to break, we'll be right back.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
Our trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle Wartrace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase. Hello, Trouble. And he's got a friend. It's Benny on the Beat on 98.7 and AM 1580 WLIJ. Sponsored by Black and Blue Sports, Hawkins Flight Academy, and by Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle. Now let's send it back to Studio B.
All right, I'm back here with Bill Maier, and we are going over some stuff about his career and how he started. And we just got through singing the song, the one going on trip to California to San Fran.
Little Tin Can. Yeah.
Now, and what was the name of that one?
Little Tin Can.
Little Tin Can. Now, and he says it was a Dodge van, not a VW van, but still, can you imagine taking the trip? I remember my parents, my mother went. It was my mother, her sister, good friend of my mother's, and we started out in Nashville and went all the way down through Texas, all the way around the coast, and went through Mexico there, went to Old Mexico, went through New Mexico and Arizona, and going all the way to California to the Redwood Forest, and then went to San Francisco Bay when I was about 6, 7 years old. And, it was a trip they wanted to take, and it was before I went to school. So
I was about the same age. Yeah, that's amazing.
It was fun. I mean, I remember some of it. I just remember going into Old Mexico, and I was sitting in the back seat, and this Mexican lady was herding sheep. And I could see her coming to the window. You have money? Money? Yeah, okay.
Mucho dinero.
Yeah. But anyway, it was fun. And, I wish I could remember a lot more. But, when you're young, a lot of times you forget a lot of it. So,
yeah.
So, now, as far as producing the album that you just got right here.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get the songs together to produce it?
Well, this is a strange story with this album. This album is actually, a lot of the songs were written probably 10 years ago, and I had an album I had this album 99% done 10 years ago, and I had a hard drive crash and lost all my vocals and all this stuff.
Oh,
and
man.
It was like devastating at the time. And it almost didn't get made, the album, because I moved on and did 2 other albums in the meantime, because I lost a lot of my work, and it would just really sucked the life out of me for a little while there, so, and I'm stupid for not having it backed up. I've had 2 hard drive crashes. I don't learn from my mistakes, apparently.
Yeah.
But, so that one was bad, but I finally, then these songs have been hanging out there for a while, and I knew that there was some really good songs there that I didn't want to just leave behind, even though I had gone on and made a couple of other albums in the meantime. But I decided about 2 years ago that I got to pull these songs out and start working on them. And it was a long labor of love, this album, but I'm so glad that it's finally seeing the light of day.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I tell you what, I think about that because I run another business and I've got thousands of names of contacts on it, and I'm going, I don't want to lose this stuff, and it's an older computer, and I thought, well, I'm going to buy me an external hard drive to be able to back everything up just in case that happens.
If it's not in 2 or 3 places, it doesn't exist. You got to assume it's going to go at one point.
Oh, so. I know, yeah. And I tell you, when it does go, I had one go one time, and I thought I'd lost it all like you're talking about. And I took it to a friend of mine who's a computer guy, and he revived it enough to where we could get majority of the information off of it. So. Yeah.
Well, I was lucky that I had the basic tracks, like the drums and the bass and the things that we did in the studio. I still had those. Those were on CDs, so
that was good.
So I was able to, recreate the basic tracks that I had. I lost a lot of overdubs and vocals and stuff like that, and mixing, but. So I did this album twice, basically.
Well, second time's a charm, right?
Exactly.
All right, so what are we going to do next? We got another one going up?
Yeah, I'll do another one. I'll do another one off this album, actually. It's a song I wrote with Janet Goodman, who I co-wrote like 5 songs on this album with her. She's a longtime co-writer. She lives down in Florida. We met. And we've been writing for 20 years, and we've only written in the same room a handful of times. So we do it all over the internet. Yeah. And this next song is a true story. She read an article in a newspaper about it was a little church in Pennsylvania, and they were taking apart the organ in the church, and they found a stack of love letters inside this church from from the early 1900s. So I'll let the song tell the rest of that story. So,
what's the name of it?
It's called Main Street.
Main Street. Okay.
Should have tuned up before the break. Sorry. Well, they took apart the organ in the church down on Main Street. Found a stack of love letters dated 1918. They were written by a soldier to the Reverend's youngest daughter. Bet that preacher would have killed him if he ever caught her. In those musty envelopes from Paris, France, were some steamy love notes from a married man. Everybody's got some old love letters, some secrets or promises we're trying to keep. People falling in love, the worse of for better, ever since forever down on Main Street. Now Kenny from the deli stands out front at 305. Knowing Katie from the card store's gonna come walking by. He's been buying up the hallmarks and burning up the phone. Last night he finally kissed her when she let him drive her home. Been hurt in love before. They've got the scars to prove it, but they're coming back for more. Everybody's got some old love letters, some secrets or promises they're dying to keep. People falling in love, but worse off for better, ever since forever down on Main Street. The headlines and headlines come and go, but the more things change, the more things don't. Long, slow kisses never go out of style. Hearts broke then just like hearts break now. And everybody's got some old love letters, some secrets or promises they're dying to keep. People falling in love, but worse off for better, ever since forever down on Main Street. In love, like we've been falling in love.
Main Street. And that's on the new. It's All About the Ride album.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they can get that album at 10gallonfat.com, right?
That's correct.
All right. Now, do you do social media? Are you on social media?
I'm on social media on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that.
Okay. Now, is it 10 Gallon Fat also?
It's Bill. It's Bill Maier.
Bill Maier.
Bill Maier 224 on Facebook. Bill Maier 224.
Okay.
But I do have Instagram also, and I forget what I was going to say.
Oh, TikTok X, whatever they call it nowadays. Everything changes.
Yeah, my daughter's trying to get me on TikTok. I think I just got a TikTok account. We're going to start doing that too.
Now, you're married?
Yes, I am.
Okay, how many children?
I've got 2 girls.
2 girls.
Caroline and Emily, 26 and 24.
Wow. Cool.
Old ladies.
Yeah, you started there. You don't look like you're that old.
I'm pretty old. we don't talk about that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't talk about it either. But, it amazes me over the years how, your children, of course, when you have them, I had our first one. I was 17 when I got married, so my first kid came around 19. And so it just seems unreal how fast the time passes.
Time just flies.
I mean, and they're grown now. I've got a granddaughter that's 25. And you're going,
wow. You don't look old enough to have a granddaughter at 25, but you started young with your kids.
Yeah, I started at 17, so but it's just like, wow, where did time go? It's just like, you have them in your arm, you're playing with them, and then next time you see them, they're grown up, and you're going.
It's amazing how fast it goes.
It does. It just. Have you got them married off yet?
They're not married yet. They're just, doing their thing.
Yeah.
I'm singing a little bit with them. They sing with me sometimes.
Well, that's good.
Which is good, yeah.
Yeah, make it a family affair.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good. That's good. Now, was your wife, is she from Tennessee or was she from New York?
My wife and I grew up in the same town.
Okay, cool.
We were born 3 days apart.
Wow.
We went to school together for 12 years.
Cool.
And we were meant to be together.
Well, that's good. Yeah. You find that one. Yeah, that's me and my wife. We didn't go to school together, but she worked for my dad. And, of course, I had to train her. She was a waitress. And my dad was in the motel restaurant business, so I had to train her. And so I told my mother I didn't want to train her. She said, "You're going to train her." I said, "I don't want to train her." She said, "You're going to train her." I said, "Okay, I'll train her." Because I trained all the new ones that came in, She said, "You're good at what you did?" I said, "Well, I don't want to do it." She said, "Well, you're going to do it." So I had to train her. And then I fell in love with her. So
my wife trained me. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, mine's trained me now. Took a few years.
You'll never live that down.
Well, we got time for one more song before we take our 30-minute break here.
All right, I'll do. How'd that happen? Sorry.
That's all right. That's one good thing about live. We can tune it before we go.
Okay. What should I do here? I'll do. Wow. I did that one already. I'll do a song I wrote with Renee Wall, and it's called Me Before You, and it's about the 3 most important things in my life.
Okay.
My wife and my girls and my God. So. Okay. Always thinking about myself. No thought of anybody else. So sure, but didn't have a clue. That was me before you. Doing the right thing half the time. Worked hard but never saved a dime. Slept in late when I wanted to. That was me before you.
myself. You saved me from some hell. Taught me how to see the man I'm trying to be. Someone who puts you before me. Never thought I'd see the time. 5 tiny fingers clutching one of mine. Swore that was something I'd never do. But that was me before you. You saved me from myself. You saved me from some hell. Taught me how to see the man I'm trying to be. Someone who puts you before me. No faith and nothing to believe. Life hit me hard and brought me to my knees. Lost and searching for the truth. That was me before you. You saved me from myself. You saved me from hell. Man, I'm trying to be someone who puts you before me. Lost and searching for the truth. Yeah, that was me before you.
Wow, that's good.
Thank you.
I like that one. Yeah. That had a good meaning to it.
Yeah. That one hits me when I sing it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can understand why. All right, Brandon, take us to break. We'll be right back.
Our trending fashions are boutique-style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique-style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle War Trace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on 114 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
Hi, this is Benny Pulley with Benny's Woodworks and Discounts. We have proudly been serving the woodworking community since 1982. I would like for you to check out our website, bennyswoodworks.com. If you're like me and you're a woodworker or a crafter, you'll enjoy visiting the site. Everything from hinges, knobs, spindles, pulls, screws, to all kinds of wood turning and supplies. We've got it. And if you don't see it on the site, hey, just give me a call. 1-800-255-1335. And let me know. I just might have it. bennyswoodworks.com.
Kincaid's is proud to offer Beauty Rest Black to our customers. Beauty Rest Black represents a leap forward in bedding with sleep climate technology keeping you cool and triple-stranded pocketed coils to give you luxurious support all night long. Wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day with a new Beauty Rest Black mattress from Kincaid Service Company. 400 Madison Street, Shelbyville, across from the Speedway gas station. 931-684-5662.
Benny Pulley, and I'm here with Bill Maier, and it is Maier, right? Maier, yeah. Sometimes my Maier and Maier sounds gets, but Bill Maier, and we're going over some of his music. Now you can go to his website, 10gallonfat.com. That's his website, 10gallonfat.com, and check him out. We'd appreciate you doing that. He's got a new album out. It's called It's All About the Ride, and he's going to be singing one of them here toward the end. And but we got a sort of a funny song you said coming up. So what we got coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to sing the song that's kind of been one of my trademarks, and it's called Shut Up and Fish.
Shut Up and Fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we went away for the holiday. Me and the missus in the Chevrolet. We drove the scenic route. It's what it's all about. Relaxation and some rainbow trout. We took a trusty poles and some jelly rolls. Straight down to the fishing hole. That's when she started in with her babbling. Swore I'd never take the girl fishing again. Got a jawbone like a megaphone. Never ever leaves well enough alone. He's going on and on and on and on about the girlfriends at the hair salon. She's talking Mark Twain and acid rain. The Clark Kent really loved Lois Lane. Her little diatribe on TV Guide had me contemplating suicide. I couldn't take it no more. I said enough of this. Honey, shut up and fish. Without a doubt, I thought we'd never run out. Things for me and her to talk about. But I never dreamed it'd come to this. Shut up and fish. Before my bait was hooked, I knew my goose was cooked. All it took was her little look. The word she didn't say told me right away she wasn't gonna give me the time of day. All morning long I told her I was wrong. Begged her to forgive and let me take her home. But she doesn't budge once she holds a grudge. She's stubborn as a fly on vanilla fudge. I said, I'm sorry baby, can I give you a kiss? She said, shut up and fish. Oh, without a doubt, I thought we'd never run out. Things for me and her to talk about. But I never dreamed it'd come to this. Shut up and fish. Quiet as a mountaintop. You could have heard a worm drop. We stopped fighting, the fish started biting. We laughed so hard we couldn't stop. And without a doubt, we'll never run out of things for me and her to talk about. But I always dreamed it could be like this. Shut up and fish. Shut up and fish. Shut up and fish.
Oh, man, that was good. It's a wonder you didn't have a black eye.
Exactly. Well, anybody that's ever met my wife knows that she's my better half.
Yeah.
But she does 90% of the talking. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And she's a good sport.
Yeah,
about it.
That's good.
Right, honey?
I really like that song. It's sort of funny with a little bit of meaning to it.
Try to do that. Try to get it on both levels. You can. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So now, when you decide to write a song, how do you go about it? Do you just write it on a notepad, or do you put it on notes on your phone? Or?
I mean, there are so many different ways, and it's and I've done them all. A bunch of songs on this album I wrote with Janet Goodman in Florida, and she's a lyricist, so she'll send me like almost a complete lyric sometimes, or and sometimes I have to tear it apart, sometimes I don't, sometimes right off the bat. Other times I just get an idea. Anytime I get an idea, I'm jotting it down on my phone, lyrical or musical. I'm always putting down ideas like every day, pretty much. Somebody says something and you hear it.
Yeah, and it sort of rings a bell and you think,
rings a bell, that's a song.
A good song.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people get their songs, and it's just in everyday life. You run across something and somebody says something, and it's sort of a catchy phrase.
Those are the best songs.
Yeah, and then you just sit and write it, So a lot of people like handwriting it, and then you got a lot of people that like doing it in their phone,
I mean, the phone is just because it's there with you at all times. Because I can't tell you how many song ideas I probably lost over the years back in the day when you scribble it on a napkin or something, and then you lose the napkin. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's all on on that.
Yeah.
And I used to write every lyric out by hand and all that stuff, but now it's like the computer makes it easy to move things around. You can copy and paste things, and like you say, that line might work better in this verse instead of that one, and it's so much easier on the computer instead of scratching everything out and starting over. So
yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So now, when you typically write one, what would you say time frame? Usually, sometimes just real quick, and then sometimes it takes a little bit.
I'm a little bit slower writer, probably. And I tend to think about things, and like you'll start something. If I'm writing by myself, I'll start something and I'll get a verse and a chorus or something, and then I'll put it down for a while, and then like I'll be gardening or taking a shower or whatever. Like you go off and stop thinking about it. Sometimes lines start popping in your head.
That's the best way they say it.
Yeah, because it's just like when you're writing a song and you're singing it over and over again. So it's like in your head, like an earworm. And then so then you can be doing anything. And next thing you know, the song's in your head, and a little more, you get a couple of more lines here. Yeah. But then I also do a lot of co-writing. I mean, the thing about Nashville is you come to Nashville and you co-write with people.
Right.
And you can sit down and you might write a song in 3 hours, but usually you don't get the whole thing in one shot.
Right. So I know you said you also did a lot for TV and stuff like that.
Yeah, the TV is another interesting thing that I do. Writing, musical cues for shows, and that's the inspiration is quite different. I could write those all day long, really. Like the musical things. The musical is the ideas are the easy part for me.
Right.
You struggle more with the lyrics and take more time with the lyrics. But I co-write with some of the musical stuff too. A few guys that I work with regularly that we write the music cues and stuff together. Mm-hmm. Two heads are better than one, as they say.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, because you can pitch stuff past people, and say you have something, you pitch it to them, and then you think, well, that sounds good, I like it, but we need to change this. Right. And I think it'll sound better,
exactly.
And that's what you have to do. It's a collaboration, I guess you call it.
Exactly. Yeah. And sometimes you have to compromise, and sometimes, it's like sometimes you don't want to. Some people, you really hang on. I really think that line is great, but they say it's not. And usually the two of you can come to a good agreement, and it's always for the better.
That's for sure.
Usually for the better of the song.
That's for sure. Now, we got another sort of silly song?
Yeah, I'm going to do another one that Jenny requested. I'm going to do another song off my new album, I might as well. And this is one I wrote a while back, like I said, before I had the hard drive crash. And I actually got to play this. I was playing at the Bluebird Café one night, and I accidentally, like every songwriter's nightmare, you're on stage and you're singing the song, and I accidentally sang the second verse first. Mm-hmm. So then when I got to the second verse, I didn't know where to go. I was like totally lost. But in this song, it actually worked, and I could never think of it. Like the whole place laughed. They thought I was doing it on purpose. Like, they thought it was part of the song that I couldn't remember. Because it's called Moron. And I got to sing this for my mother. I was there at the Bluebird that night. So it's called Everyone Thinks I'm a Moron Except for My Mama. Every now and then when the money gets tight, I start thinking, man, I wasn't too bright. Should have stayed another 2 years and got my degree. I clean up good in a suit and tie. How bad could it be working 9 to 5? Lord knows I could use just a little more greed. And everyone thinks I'm a moron except for my mama. She knows I could have finished college, but I didn't wanna. Says I could have been president or the Dalai Lama. Everyone thinks I'm a moron except for my mama. My friends from school are doing pretty okay, adding their wallets in 401k, 401k, taking little tram-leaf trips out to Disneyland. They're saving up some money for a rainy day and giving away more than I make, just to pay a few less dollars to Uncle Sam. And everyone thinks I'm a moron except for my mama. Knows I could have finished college, but I didn't wanna. Says I could have been president or the Dalai Lama. Everyone thinks I'm a moron except for my mama. Best friend says he's jealous of me, living the good life in Tennessee. Ain't getting rich, but you know I'm living a dream. Writing these songs like a son of a gun, and if I get lucky with number one, then we'll see what everybody thinks of me. Everyone will think I'm a genius except for my mama. She'll tell me go back to college, but I ain't gonna. I don't need to be president or the Dalai Lama. Have everyone think I'm a moron except for my mama. I can sit around and writing songs whenever I wanna. And everyone thinks I'm a moron except for mama.
Yeah. And how true that is. Mama always thinks you're number one.
That's a goofy one.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right, Mr. Brandon, it's time to go to break.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on 114 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville, 931-680-9898. And online at blackandbluesports.com.
Our trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle War Trace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase. Hello, Trouble. And he's got a friend. It's Benny on the Beat on 98.7 and AM 1580 WLIJ. Sponsored by Black and Blue Sports, Hawkins Flight Academy, and by Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle. Now let's send it back to Studio B.
All right, this is Benny Pulley with Bill Maier, and we're here going over some of the music. We talked about It's All About the Ride. That's his new album out that he's got on CD, and you can get that at 10gallonfat.com. I'll get it down, 10gallonfat.com. Now, Bill, you got me another one you're going to play, so what's one we got?
Okay, I'm going to do one called "I'd Leave Me Too" that I wrote with Brad Connor.
Okay.
Grabbed a fresh pack of Luckies and a bottle of Johnny Walker Red. But I ain't feeling too lucky reading the note you left. Finally seeing a man who gets too high and brings you down. Never gave you nothing but reasons for packing up and getting out. If I said those things you say I said, and if I did even half of those things you say I did, honey, I was wrong. This time I can't blame you. If I was you, I'd leave me too. Some see the glass half empty, some see it half full. I see mine poured over the top until it starts to spill. But I'd give it all up in a second if I thought it could bring you back. But from what I'm reading here, it's too late for that. If I said those things you say I said, then I was lucky you even hung on for as long as you did. Honey, I was wrong. This time I can't blame you. If I was you, I'd leave me too. Well, maybe it's time I put this bottle down for good and accept those things that I can't change, even though I wish I could. Or maybe I'll just drink and forget what I said. Heck, I'll forget every single bad thing that I ever did. Honey, I was wrong. This time I can't blame you. If I was you, I'd leave me too. And if you're gone for good, I really can't blame you. If I was you, I'd leave me too.
All right. Now, what was the name of that one?
I'd Leave Me Too.
I'd Leave Me Too. Okay.
That was off my first album.
Wow.
The first one I did in Nashville.
Wow. Yeah. Now, you got to Nashville in 2005.
That's correct.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Nashville, and you live out in the Franklin area, you said. So
Yep.
Nashville's really, over the last few years, is just, I mean, the whole area has grown.
It's just crazy.
Either side, east, west, north, or south, it's growing.
It's growing and getting more expensive every day.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I don't think I could afford to move to my town now. But lucky I
now,
got in.
Long Island, I've never been there. So Long Island, is it several 100,000 people live there?
I think there's a couple of million there now. I'm not even sure now. That my Long Island people are probably listening. They'll be laughing at me because I don't even remember. But I think it's at least 2 million there.
Yeah.
It's, the island's big. It goes all the way from Manhattan all the way out east. And when my parents moved out to the island from the city, it was like my town was like potato fields. It was like wide open. So it reminds me of what Franklin is doing now.
Right.
So I'm looking at all these farms and I'm seeing them disappearing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the way Long Island was. It was a great place to grow up when I was there, and there was a lot of land and space, and we were, 15 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean and a half-hour train ride to Madison Square Garden. So it was a great place to grow up.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like it. Yeah. Now, how is both your parents living? Or
no, both my parents are gone.
Mine are too. So your dad died at, you said, what, 54?
Yeah, he was very young, 54, which seems younger and younger the older I get.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I thought he was an old man.
Yeah.
But
it's amazing, as you get older. I can be driving, me and my wife, and, she's a year and a half older than me. So we'll be driving, and I said, I wish them old people would get out of the way. And I'm going, who's talking?
Exactly.
And I'm probably older than they are.
Yeah. We become our parents quick, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do. Yeah, we sure do. Now, this new album you just released, It's All About the Ride. Is it officially already out?
The album is available exclusively on my website.
Okay.
We're releasing the first single, which is going to be It's All About the Ride. That'll be on all the, what do you call them, the streaming services starting on January 31st. So
January 31st. All right, so we're going to be one of the first ones to hear this one.
That's right.
All right, so It's All About the Ride off his new album, and you can get that at 10gallonfat.com. So if you get a chance, go listen to it after January 31st.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to jump into my car and drive far away with you. Wouldn't have to tell a soul we'll be gone just a day or maybe two. Flying under the radar like a secret lover, undercover getaway. We can do whatever we want to, baby. Yes is all you need to say. We don't have to have a plan. We don't have to have a map. We got everything we need with you sitting next to me and that duffel in the back. Baby, come along with me. No destination in mind. It don't matter where we go, girl. It's all about the ride. You can slide a little closer and I'll slide my arm around you. We can stop when we're hungry and get us some tacos at a local drive-thru. That CD on the floor, baby, pop it in. I'll roll the windows down. You can keep perfect rhythm on the dashboard, and I'll sing the wrong words really loud. We don't have to have a plan. We don't have to have a map. We got everything we need with you sitting next to me and that duffel in the back. Baby, come along with me. No destination in mind. It don't matter where we go, girl. It's all about the ride. Yeah, that open road is a sight to see when it's looking like you can see everything. Yet you think about the kind of things you never think, like maybe you and me are up for everything. We don't have to have a plan. We don't have to have a map. We got everything we need with you sitting next to me and that duffel in the back. Baby, come along with me. No destination in mind. It don't matter where we go, girl. It's all about the ride. It's all about the ride. It's all about the ride. It's all about the ride.
That's good. You know, it reminds me, my parents, my dad was world's worst. He would come in and say, y'all want to go riding? That's what he'd say. So we'd get in the car. We might end up in Mississippi or Arkansas, where my mother's family's from, and we just ride. I mean, we just didn't know where we was going, but we was riding.
I love it.
You know, and so that's what that reminds me of, you know, because, I mean, used to people did that. You know, you want to go riding, and they drive through in maybe a neighborhood, or they go down to another town and then come back, you know, and they did.
I still do that. I love to drive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like taking the back roads, because that way you discover a lot of things you didn't know were around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because when you're in the big towns, you see it, you're past it every day. But when you go to them small towns, it's nice, scenic, and
absolutely
run across restaurants you didn't know were there. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can find out. Like
that's what I love about living around here. It really is, there's so many back roads.
That's for sure. Well, Bill, it was great having you on here today. Remember to go to 10gallonfat.com. It's all about the ride. That's his new CD, and it's available now there. That song won't be released, though, to January 31st on Spotify and all those.
But they can get it today.
They can get it today. That's right. So y'all go out and get that. Hopefully you can get to come back soon. We appreciate you coming today.
Appreciate you very much.
Yeah, you're more than welcome, and I hope you the best in your career. I think you're going to do great.
Thank you so much.
All right, sir. Till next time. Hey, before I go, Leona Williams, next week we got a special one. Leona Williams, Grand Ole Opry person and famous. So y'all read up on her for next time.
Trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle Wartrace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
Boy, howdy. You're listening to WLIJ, the leader in pure classic country. 98.7 and AM 1580.